Okay, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Live here, back today with another video. Finally, on the gaming channel, you guys are probably scratching your head, wondering, where the fuck have I been? Well, that's a very good question. I forgot, yeah, shit broken here. So, great shit. So, do I have gold? Question of the day. We are just back in FTB Ultimate, by the way, if you're wondering. Gold? Yes. Lead ore, aluminum, I don't think can go through there. Bauxite can go through there. You can go through there, but you turn into other shit. And yeah, I need to upgrade this chest. Great shit. Uh, hardened glass. One glass. Golden transport pipe. Golden kinesi or conductive pipe, as it was called back in these versions. Then we can do that. Now, was this quarry like done or whatever the hell was the idea here? That is my question. Yes, you were done indeed. So great shit. So, I guess that we sleep and try and figure out the shit. Ah, hi. Good shit. So, good shit. So, what do we have? Uh, I, I mean, we have this stuff. Quartz crystals and some Nicolite and stuff, so I guess not bad. String I can keep spider eyes and arrows I don't care about. Good shit. You are what? Ah! You turn into my that kind of chest, I see. Lol. Or are you a chest I just dumped my inventory into one day? Lol. Well, so yeah, so I'm back, and you guys are probably wondering why I have not been any gaming videos. Well, I've talked about it earlier in an earlier update video, but really lately it's been more than just that, really. First of all, after I came back home, besides from that entire me being sick and whatnot, I had to start doing work on some network and shit. I also got a new rig and everything. I've also done a lot of work to my car. That took up a lot of my time. It did. And whatnot. So a lot of IRL videos has been posted. That's why there haven't been much gaming videos, and I've also been having a little bit of computer issues. And tonight, for example, I am, or well, it's the middle of the night. My sleep gets fucked again. So great shit. Uh, I am. Oh, hi, Chromia. Or no, that's not Chromia. What the fuck am I on? So the reason why is because I just haven't had the time to properly sit down, the rework by shit. I need to rework by OBS, for example, well, stuff within the scenes in OBS in particular. Because currently my in-game tab is a hot mess and a half. Uh, can I like take this one out of tab? Yes, I can. So that way I can just show you guys the pure insanity here. It's like I can't really show you guys because I need. Well, I can if I add a source, but if I add a display capture at the top. This is the insanity of my in-game tab. All my games are supposed to be under this folder. This folder right here. Are they? Not. Why are they not? Because some games that was in here broke. So I had to add them on top of stuff again. They never got moved back down. Some games, when I move them back down below a certain place, they don't even show up on the screen anymore. And all of that jazz. So I need to rework this entire madness. If I just press... so first of all, delete the display capture. Now... how do I... there we go. I found it out. I figured it out. It's fancy shit. There we go. So I need to rework my entire in-game scene in here, I swear. Excuse me? I know where that is. So yeah, so that's also the main reason tonight I have been upgrading and moving about my setup. I need to upgrade my cable channels, and when I took the old cable channel off because it's fucking concrete walls. And the worst thing is it's been wallpaper on these walls before that has just been painted right over. So that together with like the top layer of concrete finish is just tearing right off the wall if you're using double stick tape or have acrylic something to the wall. Which I acrylic, or in this case we're going to silicone it on, but acrylic my cable channels onto the wall. So I don't have to drill into the concrete. And well, it's been tearing apart my wall. So I had to clean that up, patch that in. So I used like a oh. Did not mean to do that, but here we are. I don't know where my hole is, so great shit. Liquid leaves, we're making weed or something. So that's a project I've been working on, and hopefully later today I get my new card or credit card, quote unquote. As if I was in enough debt already, but oh well. So great shit. So that's going to be a project going for today. Another project that also will be coming eventually is just replacing motherboard in the media computer because for some reason the motherboard crapped itself. After I plugged in my external CD drive just to take the CD out, when I then unplugged it from the USB, the motherboard just died and it refused to power on. Like it didn't even give me any signs of life at all. So it didn't even get to the CPU. It just did not boot at all. And my power supply, I jumped the power on and I measured the voltage directly on the directly on the rail or directly on the PCB, and it was fine. 12 volts, 3.3, and 5 volts. So all those were fine. So power supply is fine. So I don't really know what happened. Anywho, I automated the motherboard, so it's on its way back to Pro Shop just to get the money back for that eventually. And well, that is that now. Aha. So in one block we can carry 32 or 16 is what you're telling me. Oh, well, so that is probably just better to use iron tanks, to be frank with you. But okay, because this is a part of a dotted mod. I don't remember. I haven't played Ultimate in ages. Like Ultimate is like 147. But I wanted to release this video pretty much right after I've recorded it with some minor editing, maybe, and then just release it. If I would have recorded FTB Infinity, I would have had to wait with releasing it since I have recorded episodes that are not released yet, which I need to edit and release this Friday, and then I think I have for next Friday as well. Uh, so yeah, and currently my upload schedule as far as gaming videos are completely broken. I do not have anything planned simply because normally there will be farming sim on Monday and the Euro truck slash American truck on Tuesday, but that has not happened because simply my steering wheel is still apart. Uh, Me and Oscar, we were working on a bracket for my G920 as far as for doing shit, but I think what's actually gonna happen is that instead I'm going to take an upgrade wheel to the new Trustmaster T something something direct drive wheel because it's got a quick release base. So as far as mounting a separate steering wheel on there, it's gonna be much easier to decide a bracket for that. Because we can just take and 3D print the quick release shaft, the same that the Thrustmaster Direct Drive already uses. In ABS, we don't want to use PLA. ABS is a little stronger, and on the thought that it is direct drive, we want her to be able to withstand a little bit of force. Or if anything, we can use some kind of, if somebody creates an adapter, which is just direct injection steel or something, then it's simple to just drill a few holes and use a bolt, like 2, 3 bolts, whatnot, and then just mount that to the steering wheel and then just mount it on. If you guys are unsure what I'm talking about, I believe I have a video on my IRL channel about it. Basically, I bought up a Volvo XC90 2004 steering wheel uh, to use for my truck driving because I wanted a steering wheel which, well, the mod was a Volvo steering wheel. I would have gone with a truck steering wheel, but they are so bloody expensive and you can't really find. If you find anything used of them, shipping is going to make it even more expensive because most of them are not there ain't much of them in Norway. So because of that, I ended up with an XC90 2004 steering wheel, a 4-spoke, dollar 3-spoke, and basically I took and ripped out the CAN bus wires, and I took and removed some traces and re-soldered and wired everything to work analogically instead of through CAN bus. So they just trigger a jump signal to calm and call it a day. And I wired all of this out up to just a generic USB joystick encoder. So I have cruise control plus minus, cruise enabled, and cruise resume. The cruise disconnect I have not wired because I'll just hit the brake to do that. Uh, or the cruise button again. So that is great stuff. And then as far as the multimedia keys, my plan was to just wire that up to a stereo I wanted to have in my sim rig. Right now, the stereo that is currently just chilling in my sim rig unconnected is that Biltema dub radio whatnot, because I had a Pioneer DS720 in here, but that one moved in my car after I got my car down here. Even though that one is going to be removed from the car again, and the car is going to be upgraded to a Dub 160, which is the same that Oscar has in his car instead. So uh, that one will probably come back into the Simmering at one point. Since my plan is to upgrade to that one. Uh, it is. And I think that's actually going to work better because when we do that, we remove the entire old bracket, I believe. Unless it's still offset because it's kind of tight with the one I currently have in there. So having the 2 dub 160 there, I think it's going to work much better. And what's nice thing about that is that it's a graphical interface. It also has Apple you hear, Android Auto, so I can also run my Google Maps and stuff on it, which I guess is kind of ideal now. I guess that my GPS got stolen. Uh, I mean, Oscar is like, that he likes to have it like up so you don't have to look down. Personally, I have audio on in Google Maps all the time when I'm driving, unless I'm actually driving on the route I know, then well, I don't do, but you get my point. Uh, so yeah, uh, I still miss my Tom having my Tom there, but oh well. Anywho, but that also gives me the opportunity to play to use NTFS, which means I can use bigger file size USB drives for all my local music. So, for example, my Daikur Party Number 2 playlist, which I have on my YouTube, but a lot of, say, for example, Chico Daikur, or before she was called Amazing Daikur, some of her songs is no longer existing on the channel because she had to remove them. But I downloaded that full playlist before she did, so I still have the Daiko version of those songs. I think it's kind of interesting that she removed them because I have used one of the songs she had, which was Goosebumps. Not the one that has like the Hutao one, but the other one with Fubar, come here. Daikur Party. Uh, screen right. Bro, this is screen right, my dude. Uh, this one. But why is my shit not working? Ah! That's why, because it is by FLAC export. But why don't I have my normal export in here? Excuse me? FLAC re-export car. Okay. Okay. Sure. So okay. So for some reason that is not here. I know it's on my laptop, but for some reason it's not here. But oh well, it's this version. I got goosebumps every time, yeah. I need a Heimlich, throw it to the side, yeah. I got goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, when you throw it to the side, yeah. But I see this is the broken version, so great shit. But if you do the Revon goose, this is the correct one, I'm guessing. Partial? Yes. So yeah, it's that version. Also, check out Krisuda on Twitch. My subscription broke. Great shit. So yeah. So edit. I did get a copyright claim on it, yes, but it was blocked or anything. So unless it was blocked in one territory, I don't remember. I think I've had some of my videos be partially blocked, but it's only been in Russia and Belarus, which, well, I honestly don't really care. Half of my newest videos, though, one song, Dirty Dancer, be blocked in multiple countries, but they're very specific. Like Jan Mayen, Svalbard, like a lot of random ass countries. So I'm a little unsure why. But here we are. So yeah. So luckily I had that downloaded first. So yeah. So great stuff. Oh, so some of those playlists I will have on the local drive or something. And if the drive becomes so big, then you can't do FAT32 anymore. You can't. Then you have to do XFAT or NTFS. Now I believe XFAT should work on the Dub 160 if it supports NTFS. So yeah, I don't know. Anywho, oh wow, yeah, the UI did change on the bottom there. I am now on the OBS version 30, by the way. So great shit. I remember how just I remember how OBS was back in the day. Oh boy, good shit, good shit. So yeah, but that's really the reason why I have not been really posting on my gaming channel. Also, as far as like with the wheel and stuff. So yeah, so that's the reason why Farming Sim and Euro Truck hasn't been anything on. As far as Satisfactory goes, our main Let's Play is gonna have to wait until mods are fixed because today or yesterday, Satisfactory update 8 dropped to early access. It's no longer on experimental, so that means that I am locked out of playing on that save before mods has been fixed. So Satisfactory won't be anything off. Flight Sim I can still do off. I can still do DFly, Microsoft Flight Sim, and I can, theoretically speaking, do X-Plane 12, but I've been having so many issues with X-Plane 12 and that my throttles are not, my Trustmaster Airbus throttles, they just don't work properly at one point. For some serious reasons, sometimes they don't work. When I take and pull the throttle so far forward, sometimes one of the throttle tends to come ahead of the other throttle, which creates asymmetrical thrust. That if I put it into reverse or reverser, as sometimes it tends to just slam full take of thrust instead of actually doing my reversers. Uh, so that's kind of interesting. So I've been having a hard time doing X-Plane 12. I don't know about X-Plane 11. It should work fine in X-Plane 11, I believe. Because I believe I've used it in X-Plane 11 before, but I don't know if X-Plane 11 is even installed at the moment. I don't think it is. Uh, yes, X-Plane 11 is installed. So, great shit. So, yeah, well, as far as, well, bo- bothered by craft that goes how it is Fridays. I upload 4 episodes. Call it a day. Uh, as far as other type of games, most of them are going to be streamed, but I've been wanting to do like visual novel series. The problem is I just don't have that many people to do the visual novel series with because I want to do like a RP type of way out of it ish. So basically, I stream the game on the MC, and then I need like what is it like 5 other girls? Question mark. As far as we got the coconut vanilla, those are two. Then we got Makeable, Asuki, coconut. Uh, so there is five. I believe I'm missing maybe a cat girl. Then we got his little sister, which is Sigure. So I need like 6 people or something. 6 girls or something. Uh, in order to make that RP work. And well, currently I call well, I have. It depends. I have potentially 3 people, maybe 3 or 4 people, maybe because I got Osu, maybe. Then I have potentially cat. I could maybe get Tomoa on the train, maybe. Baby Pips. I don't know how into visual novels or visual novel games she is, so that depends. It's like I have a few people I could pick from, but arranging it is gonna be a hassle, so great shit. Because I do have like literally the entire bloody Nekopara franchise. But the thing is that yes, we could do the normal version is no problem to do on YouTube, and there's no problem getting quote unquote whomever to do that one. The problem is that I also want to do a series of the Not Safe for Work DLC version, which will not be on here. That will either be on Patreon, unless I can upload it to Orange YouTube by some form of the imagination, unless I'm able to do something on Fansly, maybe. I don't know. Something. Uh, and if you're wondering if I don't like have a Fastly, but I have an account on Fastly. I have an account on both Fastly and OnlyFans and Orange YouTube and whatever Riverons. So great shit. So yeah. So yes, that's really where we are as far as videos. Uh, I'm hoping that I can start to produce some stuff and but I'm hoping that I can get something together. Oh, eventually. Oh my boy, it looks like a mess here. Currently, to get audio for OBS at the moment, you gotta see it to believe it. I moved shit around, so my plan was to move the rack that my audio stuff was in and make that my network rack because I can mount things both in the back and the front. So it's easier to put servers in there. And because of that, I have moved my. Oh, can you stop? Jesus, I know you're a sensitive mouse, but jeez. So because of that, my X32 has moved over to the other side of the room again, back to the table I had it on before. And currently, just to get audio, I just have the USB cable slugged across the floor, power on a random extension cord, and then just my X32 sitting there. Because, as I said earlier, I needed a bigger cable channel. The thing is that cable channel needs to be painted, spray painted black or gray because they did not have a big enough size black cable channel or cable trunk at the electro importer when I was there to pick that up. So that didn't happen. Uh, so I kind of had to put off doing editing neatly here for the time being. So great shit. Uh, but by any luck, I get that car today, so I can go and get that. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I get my actual payout tomorrow, so great shit. Uh, so yeah, follow to. Hold up, Kibe, come here. Kibe, come here. Good shit. So yeah, so I want to pretty much just leave it off there. Really, you guys have got my point. Uh, I need to get shit done. Do all kinds of shit to get my recording stuff back on track. Also, some video that's going to be coming is upgrading my main station. We found a motherboard. Me and Oscar a motherboard which is currently pretty heavily discounted for the LGA 1700 socket. Uh, because my plan is to upgrade to 13th gen and DDR5 eventually. Uh, so, and I hope that when that happens, that's going to fix a lot of the problems I currently have with my main computer. The problem right now, besides from my Windows being cooked, is that when I'm exporting or anything, it's actually my CPU that ends up being the bottleneck. Uh, so having more cores to go on is definitely going to be great. Now, the only problem with that motherboard is that it only has 3 PCIe slots. I need one for my GPU, I need one for a 10 gigabit NIC, and I need one for a capture card. At least. So I may have to do some dual PC shit, depending on what I'm gonna do. Unless I use a quad capture card, I guess. But the problem with a quad capture card is that if I'm doing a quad capture card, I have to set it up as an input through OBS, and then I need to open a separate output video from OBS if I want to watch, if I to actually play, if I'm trying to put something out from the Nintendo Switch, for example, since I'm planning to play through Xenoblade at one point on the stream or whatever. Uh, so that's the thing. Uh, Oh yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys off here before I drag on this video for too long. I think half an hour or that is gonna be great enough. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed a little bit of an update from me. I don't know what it is. It looks like the Endermans are angry all the time for some reason. I have no idea why. No idea why. So great shit. I hope you guys have enjoyed getting a little bit of an update. If you did, like, we greatly appreciate it. As always, check out links down below for my socials and all of that. And until further notice, stay tuned to stay awesome and Ecolab the heck out of here.